You're right, I'm just going to cut to the chase here, right? And this might actually offend some people. But did you know that your friends are actually shaping your future? Whether you realise this or not, they influence your mindset, your habits, and even your success. They say you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So take a moment to ask yourself this. Are the people around you pushing you to grow, inspiring you to be better, and supporting your ambitions? Or are they keeping you comfortable, holding you back, and filling your life with negativity? The company you keep is either your greatest asset, right, or your biggest limitation. So anyway, right, stick around because I'm going to be showing you exactly how to surround yourself with the right people and build a circle that's going to lift you higher and where you need to be. So are your friends actually lifting you up or dragging you down, right? Because they say, right, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. But have you ever really stopped to think about that? Think about what that means. The people you socialise with, they influence your mindset, the habits, and even the way you see yourself. They can even be a source of motivation for you and encouragement, or a weight literally holding you back from becoming the best version of yourself. And you know what? It's easy to underestimate the power of your social circle because it's all we know. But the truth is, the people around us shape our future, whether we realise it or not. So are your friends lifting you up or literally quietly dragging you down? We as humans, right, we're wired for connection. We naturally pick up on the behaviours, attitudes and beliefs of all those around us. And this is known as social contagion, right, where emotions, habits and even ambitions are transferred from one person to another. Just think about it, right? If you spend time with people who constantly complain about the jobs and everything else in life and the partners, you're more likely to focus on the negatives in your own work and your own life. If your friends on the other side are passionate about health and fitness, right, you might feel inspired to take better care of yourself and your own body and get into health and fitness yourself. So if your circle prioritises personal growth, financial success or learning, those values will start to rub off on you and will start to become part of your own. We become a reflection of the people closest to us. And the question is, what are they reflecting back to you? So here's some signs, right, your friends are actually lifting you up, right? Did you know, right, a great friendship is more than just having fun and a laugh together. It should actually add value to your life. The best relationships challenge you to grow, hold you accountable and encourage you to step outside of your comfort zone. And here's some signs, right, that your friends are actually helping you to become the best version of yourself. So they support your ambitions and celebrate your successes. True friends don't just tolerate your dreams, right? They actually encourage them. And they celebrate your wins with you as if the wins were actually their own and push you towards your goals instead of questioning them. If your circle claps when you succeed and offer the support when you struggle, right, you're definitely in the right company. And they also want to challenge you to be better because comfort zones are dangerous places. The right friends won't let you just stay stuck in your old habits or settle for mediocrity when it's not serving you. Do you know what they'll do instead? They'll challenge you they'll literally challenge you to level up, whether that's in your career, health, relationships, or your actual mindset. If your friends call you out when you're making excuses and actually encourage you to take risks and push you to be more accountable, right, they're literally helping you grow. Do your friends bring positive energy and solutions? Because everyone has bad days, but some people seem to live in a constant cycle of negativity, don't they? Uplifting friends, on the other hand, they don't do that and they focus on solutions rather than endless complaints. And they inspire, they motivate and they remind you of your potential. And after spending time with them, right, you feel energised instead of feeling drained. And they're hard to come by, good friends, because a good friend actually understands that you have responsibilities, goals, and a life beyond the actual friendship. So they don't guilt trip you just for setting your own personal boundaries or choosing to prioritise your personal growth. Instead, right, they'll actually support your journey. And knowing that when you thrive, your friendship will thrive as well. But as with always, there's a flip side. So here's some signs, right, your friends might actually be holding you back in life. Because not all friendships are positive, Some friendships, some relationships feel comfortable because they're familiar. That's all you've ever known. But that doesn't mean they're actually good for you. And here's some warning signs that your circle of friends might actually be keeping you stuck. They actually discourage your growth. Have you ever shared an exciting goal with a friend and only to be met with so much skepticism and sarcasm? Yeah, maybe they make jokes about your ambitions or just tell you to, just be realistic, will you? And don't get me wrong, constructive criticism can actually be helpful, right? But constant discouragement is actually toxic. And a true friend who wants to see you win won't do that, even if it means you outgrow them. Another one to look out for is they thrive on gossip, drama and negativity. Some friendships are literally just built on complaining about life, tearing others down and living literally in a cycle of drama. If most of your conversations literally revolve around gossip or negativity, then it's time to cut them out of your life, because that energy will start to have an effect on you as well. Being around people who constantly focus on problems and others rather than solutions for their own life can drain your motivation and actually lower your standards. So speaking of feeling drained, do you ever have people who make you feel drained? Your friends, do they make you feel drained, not energized? You after spending time with your friends, how do you feel? Do you feel inspired or literally exhausted? Uplifting friendships fill you with energy, right? While toxic ones leave you feeling mentally and emotionally drained. Who's been there? If you've been there, let me know in the comments, right? Because if you often find yourself feeling anxious, frustrated or demotivated after hanging around with these certain people, it might be time just to reassess those relationships and get rid. I'm sorry, but it's true. Do you have anyone that pressures you into making bad decisions? A true friend will actually respect your choices. So if your circle pressures you into things like drinking, taking drugs, going out when you don't actually want to, or encourages you to skip your responsibilities, just do it tomorrow, or pulls you into habits you're trying to actually break, they're not supporting your growth, they're actually hindering it. The right people in your life will respect your values and push you towards making better decisions, right? And not actually make you feel guilty for making them. So anyway, here's a few pointers, right, to how to surround yourself with the right people. So if you're realising that your current social circle, it's not aligned with your growth, don't panic, right? Because you don't have to cut people off dramatically, like straight away, but you do need to be intentional about who you are giving your time and energy to. So here's just a few steps to build a circle that literally lifts you up. Identify what you want to become before you find the right people. You need to know what kind of person you want to be. Do you want to be more ambitious, more disciplined and more positive? Once you're clear on your values, it's easier to recognise who aligns with them. And just literally seek out growth-orientated people. Look for people who inspire you, and whether that's in your workplace, your social groups or even on online communities. Attend events, start networking, join groups, start conversations with those who literally are on the same trajectory and share your ambitions. Limit time with toxic influences. You don't have to cut people off completely, but you can create distance from them. Spend less and less time with those who drain your energy, and more time with those who inspire you. Become the friend you want to attract. If you actually want uplifting, motivated and supportive people in your life, start by literally being that person yourself. Switch the identity to that person. And positivity attracts positivity, and growth-minded people are drawn to others on the same path in life. So anyway, the choice is yours. You don't have to settle for crap and settle for friendships that are keeping you stagnant and in lower vibration. You have the power to choose the energy you allow into your life. So ask yourself, are my friends helping me grow or keeping me comfortable? And do I leave my interactions feeling inspired or drained? Am I surrounded by people who are pushing me towards my best self? Your social circle is one of the most powerful influences in your life. So choose wisely, right? Because in the end, you become who you surround yourself with. So are your friends lifting you up or dragging you into the dirt? The answer just might change everything. Oh, and if you want to learn a few more ways on how to make the uncomfortable comfortable, right? I've got you covered. Check out this video here or wherever YouTube wants to put it, and I'll see you in there.